Hi, today I want to show you how to run the Cameraman LoRA on my 8GB of VRAM. First of all, you need to get the LoRA from the Hugging Face page. You can get it from here. And then the second thing you need is the workflow. I got it from here. But as usual, for my 8GB of VRAM, I have to do my own version. Let me show you my workflow. So this is the modified version. You can see I'm using the Distilled 1.1Q5 GGUF, and here are the LTX 2.3 VAE. If you have followed my tutorial before, you should have all this here. Another VAE here, and here is the text encoder. This LoRa is the video reasoning, is optional. The important LoRa is this one. You need to put it here, the Cameraman. Here are some notes for memory management. I don't have that on my system. That's the reason I disable all of them. I just don't want to have more trouble. If you can get this running, that's fine. I leave them there. And now we go to here. Here you can put the solution of your output video. And here is the length of the video in frames. Then you need a start image. So I just crop it to 4:3 to make it faster. If you don't want to crop it, you just bypass this mode. And the reference video is here. This is the same one as my intro video, but just for fun, I flip the image horizontally, just make the camera turn to different angle. Regarding to the reference video, I want to let you know what I found in my test. This is the one I used in the Union Control LoRa. So let me show you the video first. So this one was using the depth map. As you can see, it's matching the camera angle exactly. I was thinking to use the same control video on the Cameraman LoRa, but it didn't work well. I think the problem is there's too many objects appearing in the scene. Maybe the model wasn't trained for such case. So let me show you my new reference video. Basically, I have only one object in the middle and just run it. So as you can see, it's the camera showing one subject in the scene, and it's very easy to identify the camera motion. This one works really well. Okay, let's go back to our workflow. And now here you need to put a prompt. Intentionally, I didn't put any camera motion in the prompt. And here I also added the slow motion here because I am having so many slow motion clips. I don't know why. And now just change to a random prompt and run it, see how it goes. Okay, it's done. I accidentally started the batch with 2 items. Let's check out the time. So I stopped the second one. The first one finished in 736 seconds. That's not bad at all for 11 seconds of video. So it's very nice. You can see it's turning with the reference camera. Let me check it in the video player. Okay, let's compare the reference video with the output video. And you can see the camera motion is followed as the reference video. It's very nice here. The camera goes up a little bit and it doesn't go up that much. I think it's also based on the scenario. It's tilting up instead of tilting down, but in general, the camera has gone up a little bit. It's over the shoulder level now. That's very nice. I'm quite happy with the result. I think that's all about the Cameraman LoRa. just download the LoRa and the workflow, try it out. The only thing you have to pay attention is your reference video. If it doesn't work well, try another one. If you make your own one, make sure you use one subject in the scene. Don't try to move the camera through a scene with many objects. Based on my test, it didn't work well, as you have seen in my first reference video, which I used for the Union Control LoRa. If you want to know how to use the Union Control LoRa, you can check out my older video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Bye.
你来过这里吗？
没有。哇，你看。
There are more videos to watch, or you can subscribe and we'll never miss a future video.